Good morning. I'm feeling real good today, and I'm about to go to church. And there's just a lot that, so much stuff that I'm learning. Lord, I just thank you first and foremost for putting these people in my environment, because I am learning a plethora of things that I didn't learn growing up. And it's no fault of anybody's. It's just something you, like, if you don't learn a skill growing up, you have to learn. You have to invest and learn it. Invest time, invest money, invest to learn what you want to learn. So today we'll be reading chapters, I did 14 through 18, chapter 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I actually don't even know where I should have figured this out. Let me see. This is sad. I was about to do. Okay, yeah, no, I'm right. Huh? Girl, what? Okay, I gotta fix some things, but anyway, we'll be reading chapters 19 through 23. Okay. The inheritance of Simeon. This gonna be it. We're gonna get through it. The second lot came out. I thought Lot was a name. Okay, let me just read. So chapter 19, the inheritance of Simeon. The second lot came out of Simeon, for the tribe of the people of Simeon, according to their clans, and their inheritance was in the midst of the inheritance of the people of Judah. And they had for their inheritance Beersheba, Sheba, Molda, Hazar Shual, Bala, Zim, El-Talad, Bethel, Hamar, Ziklag, Beth Markabath, Hazar Susha, Beth Lebath, and Sharalahim, 13 cities with their villages, Ain, Ramon, Ether, and Ashan, four cities with their villages, together with all the villages around the cities as far as Balath, Beer, Ramah of the Najee. This was the inheritance of the tribe of the people of Simeon, according to their clans. The inheritance of the people of Simeon formed part of their territory of the people of Judah. Because the portion of the people of Judah was too large for them, the people of Simeon obtained an inheritance in the midst of their inheritance, the inheritance of Zebulun. The third lot came up for the people of Zebulun, according to their clans, and the territory of the inheritance reached as far as Sarid. Then their boundary goes up westward and on to Morel and touches Dabasheth. Then the brook that is east of Jokneam, from Sadrid, it goes in the other direction eastward toward the sunrise to the boundary of Chisloth Tabor. From there it goes down to Dabirath, then up to Japhia. From there it goes passes along the east toward the sunrise to Gath Hefer, to Ethkazin, and going on to the Rimmon. It bends toward Nea. Then on the north, the boundary turns about the Hanathon, and it ends at the valley of Ephatahil, and Katah and Nahalal, Shimron, Adilah, and Bethlehem. 12 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the people of Zebulun according to their clans. This city with their villages. The inheritance of Issachar. The fourth lot came out from. The fourth lot came out for Issachar. For the people of Issachar, according to their clans, the territory included Jezreel, Cheseloth, Shunem, Hapharaim, Shion, Aniharath, Rabbith, Kashan, Ibiz, Remeth, En Ganim, and Haddah, Beth Pazez. The boundary also touches Tabor, Shahazuma, and Beth Shemesh, and its boundary ends at the Jordan. 16 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the people of Asher. According to their clans, the cities with their villages. The inheritance for Asher. The fifth lot came out to the tribe of the people of Asher. According to their clans, the territory included Helkath, Hali, Betin, Akishaph, Alamelech, Amad, Mashal. On the west, it touches Carmel and Shehor, Labnath. Then it turns eastward. It goes to Beth Dagon and touches Zebulun. In the valley of the Eftahil, northward to Beth Amik and Neel. Then it continues in the north to Kabul, Ibran, Rahab, Haman, Kana, as far as Sidon the Great. Then the boundary turns to Ramah, reaching toward the fortified city of Tyre. Then the boundary toward Hassa, and it ends at the city Mahalad, Achizeb, Ma, Afek, and Rahab. 22 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the people of Asher, according to their clans, the cities with their villages. The inheritance for Naphtali. The sixth lot came out for the people of Naphtali. For the people of Naphtali, according to their clans, and their boundary ran from Helef, from the oak and the Zanimim, and Admi, Nekeb, and Jamil, as far as the Kum, and it ended at the Jordan. Then the boundary turns westward to Aznath Tabar, and goes from there to Hukok, touching Zebulun at the south, and Asher on the west, and Judah on the west, and Judah on the east at the Jordan. The fortified cities at Zidam, Zir, Hamath, Rakath, Chinnereth, Admah, Ramah, Hazor, Kadesh, Edrei, and Hazor, Iran, Magdalel, Harem, Bethanath, and Beth Shemesh. 19 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the people of Naphtali according to their clans, the cities of their villages. The inheritance for Dan. The seventh lot came out for the tribe of the people of Dan, according to their clans. Their territory of the inheritance included Zorah, Eshtoal, Irshemesh, Shalabim, Ajilan, Ithla, Elon, Timnah, Ekron, Elteke, Gibbethon, Balath, Jehud, Bene Barak, Gathrimmon, and Mijarkin, and rocking with the territory over against Joppa. When the territory of the people of Dan was lost to them, the people of Dan went up went up and fought against Leshem, and after capturing it, striking it with a sword, they took possession of it, and it settled in it, calling Leshem Dan, after the name of Dan, their ancestors, the inheritance of the tribe of the people of Dan, according to their clans, these cities with their villages, the inheritance for Joshua. When they had finished distributing the several territories of the land of the inheritance, the people of Israel gave an inheritance among them to Joshua the son of Nun. By command of the Lord, they gave him the city that he asked, to Nasirah, in the hill country of Ephraim. He built it, or he rebuilt it. He rebuilt the city and settled in it. These are the inheritances that Eleazar, the priest, and Joshua the son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers' houses of the tribe of the people of Israel distributed by lot at Shelah according to God. Where did I get that from? At Shelah before the Lord at the entrance of the tent of meeting. So they finished dividing it. This is chapter 20. The cities of refuge. Then the Lord said to Joshua, say to the people of Israel, appoint the cities of refuge of which I have spoken to you through Moses, that the manslayer who strikes any person without intent or unknowingly may flee there. They shall be for you a refuge from the avenger of blood. He shall flee to one of the cities that shall stand at the entrance of the gate of the city, and explain his case to the elders of that city. Then they shall take him into the city and give him a place, and he shall remain with them. If the avenger of the blood pursues him, they shall not give up the manslayer into his hand, because he struck his neighbor unknowingly, and he did not hate him in the past. And he shall remain in the city until he stood before the congregation for judgment, until the death of him who was high priest at the time. Then the manslayer may return to his city, to his own city and his own home, to the town from which he fled. So they set apart Kadesh and Galilee in the hill country of Naphtali, and Shechem in the hill country of Ephraim, and Kirath Arba, that is Hebron, in the hill country of Judah. And beyond the Jordan, east of Jericho, they appointed Bezer in the wilderness of the tableland from the tribe of Reuben, and Ramoth and Galilee from the tribe of Gad, and Golan and Bashan from the tribe of Manasseh. These were the cities designated for all the people of Israel, and for the strangers sojourning among them, that anyone who killed a person without intent could flee there, so that he may not die by the hand of an avenger of blood, till he stood before the congregation. Chapter 21. Cities and pasture lands alluded to Levi. Okay. Then the heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites came to Eleazar the priest. My nose is itching right now. Okay. The priest and Joshua the son of Nun, and to the heads of the fathers' houses of the tribe of the people of Israel. Then they said to them at Shiloh, in the land of Canaan, the Lord commanded through Moses that we be given cities to dwell in, along with their pasture lands for our livestock. So by command of the Lord, the people of Israel gave to the Levites the following cities and pasture lands of their inheritance. The lot came out for the clans of the Kohathites. So those Levites who were descendants of Aaron, the priests, received by lot from the tribes of Judah, Simeon, and Benjamin 13 cities, and the rest of the Kohathites received by lot from the clans of the tribe of Ephraim, from the tribe of Dan, and from the half-tribe of Manasseh 10 cities. The Gershonites received by lot from the clans of the tribe of Asher, from the tribe of Asher, from the tribe of Naphtali, and for the half-tribe of Manasseh and Bashan 13 cities. The Merarites, according to the clans, received from the tribe of Reuben, the tribe of Gad, the tribe of Zebulun 12 cities. These cities and the pasture lands of the people of Israel gave by lot to the Levites that the Lord commanded through Moses. Out of the tribe of the people of Judah and the tribe of the people of Simeon, they gave the following cities mentioned by name, which went to the descendants of Aaron, one of the clans of the Kohathites, who belonged to the people of Levi. Since the lot fell to them first, they gave them Kirath Arba, Arba being the fourth of Anak, that is Hebron, in the hill country of Judah, along with the pasture lands around it. But the fields of the city and its villages had been given to Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, as his possession. And to the descendants of Aaron, the priest, they gave Hebron, the city of refuge for the manslayer, with its pasture lands, Libnah with its pasture lands, Jatir with its pasture lands, Ashtialma with its pasture lands, Halam with its pasture lands, Debir with its pasture lands, Ain with its pasture lands, Jutal with its pasture lands, Beth Shemesh with its pasture lands, 9 cities out of 2 tribes, then out of the tribe of Benjamin, Gibeon with its pasture lands, Jebah with its pasture lands, Anirath with its pasture lands, and Alman with its pasture lands, 4 cities. The cities of the descendants of Aaron the priest were in all 13 cities of the pasture lands. As to the rest of the Kohathites, belonging to the Kohathite clans of the Levites, the cities alluded to them were out of the tribe of Ephraim. To them were given Shechem, the city of refuge for the manslayer, with its pasture land in the hill country of Ephraim, Gezer with its pasture lands, Kibzaim with its pasture lands, Beth Haran with its pasture lands, 4 cities, and out of the tribe of Dan, Otek with its pasture lands, Gibbethon with its pasture lands, Nejalon with its pasture lands, Gathramon with its pasture lands, 4 cities out of the half tribe of Manasseh, Tanakh with its pasture lands, and Gathrimon with its pasture lands, 2 cities. The cities of the clans of the rest of the Kohathites were 10 in all with their pasture lands. And to the Gershonites of the clans of the Levites were given out of the half tribe of Manasseh, Golan and Bashan with its pasture lands, the city of refuge for manslayer, and Beshterah with its pasture lands, 2 cities, and out of the tribe of Asher, or Issachar, Keshiam with its pasture lands, Debaroth with its pasture lands, Jarmuth with its pasture lands, and Ganim with its pasture lands, 4 cities out of the tribe of Asher, Mashal with its pasture lands, Abdon with its pasture lands, Hilkath with its pasture lands, Rehob with its pasture lands, 4 cities out of the tribe of Naphtali, Kadesh and Galil with its pasture lands, the city of refuge for the manslayer, Hamathor with its pasture lands, and Kartan with its pasture lands, 3 cities. The city of several clans of Gershonites were in all the 13 cities with their pasture lands. And to the rest of the Levites, the Merarite clans were given out of the tribe of Zebulun, Jokneam with its pasture lands, Kartar with its pasture lands, Dimnah with its pasture lands, Nahalal with its pasture lands, 4 cities out of the tribe of Reuben, Bezir with its pasture lands, Jahaz with its pasture lands, Kedmoth with its pasture lands, and Mephath with its pasture lands, 4 cities out of the tribe of Gad, Ramoth and Gilead with its pasture lands, the city of refuge for the manslayer, Mahanaim with its pasture lands, Heshbon with its pasture lands, Jazer with its pasture lands, 4 cities in all. As for the cities of several Merarite clans, that is, the remaining of the clans of the Levites, those alluded to them were in 12 cities. The cities of the Levites in the midst of the possession of the people of Israel were in 48 cities with their pasture lands. These cities each had pasture lands around it, so it was with all these cities. Thus the Lord gave to Israel all the land that he swore to give to their fathers, and they took possession of it, and they settled there. And the Lord gave them rest on every side, just as he had sworn to their fathers. And not one of all the enemies had one word of all good promises that the Lord had made to the house of Israel had failed. All came to pass. The eastern tribes returned home. At the time Joshua summoned the Reubenites and the Gadites and the half tribe of Manasseh, this is chapter 22, and said to them, You have kept all that Moses the servant of the Lord commanded you, and obeyed my voice in all that I commanded you. You have not forsaken your brothers these many days, down to this day, that you have been careful to keep the charge of the Lord your God. But now the Lord your God has given a rest to your brothers as he promised them. Therefore, turn and go to your tents in the land where the possession lies, which Moses the servant of the Lord gave you on the other side of the Jordan. Only be careful to observe the commandment and the law of Moses, the servant of the Lord commanded you to the Lord your God, and walk in the land, walk in all his ways, to keep his commandments, to cling to him, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. So Joshua blessed them and sent them away, and they went to their tents. Now to one half of the tribe of Manasseh, Moses had given a possession in Bashan. But to the other half, Joshua had given a possession beside their brothers in the land west of the Jordan. And when Joshua sent them away to their homes and blessed them, he said to them, go back to your tents with much wealth and with very much livestock, with silver, gold, bronze, and iron, and with much clothing. Divide the spoil of your enemies with your brothers, with the people of Reuben and the people of Gad. I'm so sorry. I did not know that was going to come out. I did not know. I'm sorry. That was not it. So the people of Reuben and the people of Gad and the half tribe of Manasseh returned home, parting from the people of Israel at Shelah, which is in the land of Canaan, to go to the land of Gilead, their own land of which they had possessed themselves by command to the Lord through Moses. The eastern tribes are to a witness. And when they came to the region of the Jordan that is in the land of Canaan, the people of Reuben and the people of Gad and half tribe of Manasseh built therein altar by the Jordan, an altar of imposing size. And the people of Israel heard it said, behold, the people of Reuben and the people of Gad and the half tribe of Manasseh have built the altar at the frontier of the land of Canaan, in the region about the Jordan, on the side that belongs to the people of Israel. And when the people of Israel heard of it, the whole assembly of the people of Israel gathered at Shelah to make war against them. Then the people of Israel sent to the people of Reuben and the people of Gad and the half tribe of Manasseh in the land of Gilead, Phinehas the son of Eleazar, the priest with whom the priest, and with him 10 chiefs, one of the people of the tribal families of Israel, every one of them the head of the family, along with the clans of Israel. And they came to the land of Reuben, the people of Gad, and the half tribe of Manasseh, in the land of Gilead. And they said to them, thus says the whole congregation of the Lord, what is this breach of faith that you have committed against the Lord of Israel, in turning away this day from following the Lord by building yourselves an altar this day in rebellion against the Lord? Have we not had enough of the sin at Peor, from which even yet we have not cleansed ourselves? So have we not had enough of the sin of the people of Peor, from which we even have not cleansed ourselves, and for which there came a plague upon the congregation of the Lord, that you too must turn away this day from the following of the Lord? And if you too rebel against the Lord today, then tomorrow you will be angry with the whole congregation of Israel. But now if the land of your possession is unclean, pass over into the Lord's land, where the Lord's tabernacle stands, and take for yourselves possession among us. I am so greasy. I am greasy. I literally scratched myself. Look how much grease comes off. I hope it's focused. Oh Lord. I hope it's focused. Look at how much grease. You can't even see. It's just a lot. It's a lot of grease. This, if I wipe myself, a lot of grease. I like being like that though, because I feel moist. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it makes me smell really good, really good. I was gonna say that, but I don't want to sound what's the word? I don't want to sound You know, some people get offended when you compliment yourself. Excuse me. Okay. But you must too turn away this day from following the Lord. And if you too rebel against the Lord today, then tomorrow you'll be angry with the whole congregation of Israel. But now if the land of your possessions is unclean, pass over into the Lord's land, where the Lord's tabernacle stands, and take for yourself a possession among us. Only do not rebel against the Lord or make us as rebels by building it for yourselves an altar other than the altar of the Lord our God. Did not Achan, the son of Zerah, break faith in the matter of devoted things, and wrath fell upon all the congregation of Israel, and he did not perish alone for his iniquity. But the people of Reuben and the people of Gad and the half-tribe of Manasseh said in answer to the hands of the families of Israel, the mighty one God, the Lord, he knows, and let Israel itself know. And if it was in rebellion or in a breach of faith against the Lord, do not spare us today. For the building of an altar is to turn away from the Lord, from following the Lord. Or if we do not offer, or if we did so to offer burnt offerings or grain offerings or peace offerings on it, may the Lord himself take vengeance. No, but we did not. We did it from fear, that in time to come from your children might say to your children, what have you to do with the Lord, the God of Israel? For the Lord has made the Jordan a boundary between us and you people of Reuben and the people of Gad. You have no portion of the Lord. So your children might make our children cease to worship the Lord. Therefore we said, let us now build an altar, not for burnt offering, nor for sacrifice, but to be a witness between us and you, and between our generations after us, that we do not perform the service of the Lord in his presence. Ooh, Lord, I'm gonna be late, because I thought his presence for burnt offering and sacrifice of prayer. And we thought, if this should be said to us or to your descendants in time to come, we should say, behold the copy of the altar of the Lord, which our fathers made, not for the burnt offering, not for the sacrifice, but to be a witness between us and you. Far be it from us that we should rebel against the Lord and turn away this day from following the Lord by building an altar for the burnt offering, grain offering, or sacrifice, other than the altar of the Lord our God that stands before his tabernacle. And Phinehas the priest and the chiefs of the congregation, the heads of the families of Israel who were with him, heard the words that the people of Reuben and the people of Gad and the people of Manasseh spoke. It was good in their eyes. And Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the priest, said to the people of Reuben and the people of Gad and the people of Manasseh, today we know that the Lord is in our midst, because you have not committed this breach of faith against the Lord. Now you have delivered the people of Israel from the hand of the Lord. Then Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the priests and the chiefs, returned from the people of Reuben and the people of Gad and the land of Gilead to the land of Canaan, to the people of Israel, and brought back word to them. And the report was good in the eyes of the people of Israel. And the people of Israel blessed God and spoke no more of making war against them to destroy the land of the people of Reuben. And the people of Gad were settled. The people of Reuben